Long Trail Brewing Company, Hibernator. It's a rich, robust winter brew. 6% alcohol. Brewed by Long Trail Brewing Company out of Bridgewater Corners, Vermont. I've had some Long Trail beers before, and as long as they've sat on my shelves, they just weren't really memorable. Let's give it a shot. Just by the title, it's a winter beer. It's supposed to be a winter spiced beer. With the beer being a wintry beer, you're expecting vanilla, you're expecting nut, you're expecting caramel, you're expecting chocolate, you're expecting hazelnut, coffee. You're expecting anywhere in a wide range of those. This beer advertises coffee and toffee, and you don't get a whole lot of toffee. You get more on the coffee side of it. But you do get this kind of nutty, kind of coffee, kind of aroma-y, almost like a chocolate kind of hazelnutty flavor to it. But it's not overpowering. It's not bad by any means. But again, it kind of falls into that. If I'm going for a winter beer and I want it to be either coffee, toffee, chocolate, vanilla, hazelnut, caramel, any of those above winter beers, there's other ones on the market that are good. Now, what these guys are doing are toning it back and dialing it back just enough where you still taste the beer and you're not overwhelmed with the flavoring, and it's still drinkable through the night, which is a smart move because most people, after they have one of those really sweet beers, they stop after one or two and they move on to something else or they leave. This is something you can drink and not be annoyed by it. But again, there's nothing super memorable about it. If I was at the bar and I saw this on tap and there was something right next to it or even down the line that was better than it, I would immediately look past this beer and get something else. I give them credit for what they're trying to do. It's not a bad beer by any means. If there was a bunch of other beers on tap that weren't near to this category and I saw this, yes, I would order this on tap, and I'm sure on tap it would be probably pretty good just because of comparison. That's all it is. If you went somewhere and they had something that you know is better, this beer wouldn't have a chance. I see my drinkability on this. If I was drinking this, I could see easily 4 or 5 of these just because it's not a heavy beer. It's not a light beer, but it's not a heavy beer. But it's not overpowering. It's not over flavored. It's not overly sweet. It's still trying to be in the beer category of, yeah, we understand we're a craft beer, but you can drink us and not be annoyed by it. Even as it's categorized and labeled and titled, it's definitely a winter beer or a cold month beer. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give them a 6. Again, there's other beers on the market in this same category that are way better. But I do understand that they're trying to be more drinkable than kind of like a fling. And I know that sounds extremely weird, but some of those chocolate beers, you get one and you're like, okay, I had it. You know, I can move on to something else now. Even though it's good, you might only be able to handle one of them because of either the alcohol content or just how much sugar is in it to make it taste that well. This one's trying to be more of a beer, and I give them credit for that. So again, Long Trail Brewing Company, Hibernator, is a 6% alcohol. Yeah, that's it. Hey guys, if you like that, why don't you head on over to my YouTube channel where I do more beer reviews, where I do all the drinking and you do all the listening and judging. I don't know how that's fair, but you're welcome.